Hi, boys and girls. It is time to read our next chapter in Stink, the Incredible Shrinking Kid, and we are on chapter 5. The Famous Jameses. On Monday morning, when Stink told Mrs. D about the GDI, garbage disposal incident, she said, "Let's just tell the class Newton ran away. It'll be our little secret." She wasn't even mad. She told Stink she was going back to New Hampshire for President's Day weekend, and she could get another Newt. Class 2D wrote stories about the adventures they thought Newton was having in the big, wide world. Webster wrote about Newton joining a baseball team called the New York Yankees. Sophia the Elves wrote about a magic kingdom where Princess Salamandra was under an evil spell and a newt in shining armor came to her rescue. And Stink wrote about Newton sailing down the river on a raft to Legoland and riding the roller coaster. The stories made everybody feel much better, especially Stink. Mrs. D even told Stink he could keep Newton's skin, as in for real, for good, forever. 3 stars. Mrs. Dempster talked about President's Day for the rest of the week. Stink's class made cotton ball portraits of George Washington. They made milk carton and pretzel stick log cabins in honor of Abraham Lincoln. Everybody said how tall Abe was, how tall his hat was. Tall, tall, tall. They acted like Abraham Lincoln was a giant. "What's so great about living in a log cabin?" Stink asked Webster. Lincoln carved his math problems on the walls, right in the logs. "He should have gotten in trouble for writing on the walls," Stink said. All week, nobody said a word about Stink's favorite president, James Madison. Not one peep. James Madison had a birthday too, March 16th. Mrs. Dempster told the class, "Okay, 2D, homework is on the board." "What does President's Day mean to you?" I know, said Calvin. "President's Day means you see flags." "It means we don't have school on Monday," said Webster. "It means you can buy stuff on sale because presidents are on money," said Heather S. "Let's not give away all our ideas," said Mrs. D. "I want everybody to write 1 page about what President's Day means to you." "Can we draw something too?" asked Lucy. "Can we write a poem?" asked Sophia the Elves. "Can we dress up?" asked Stink. Yes, and yes, his teacher said, "but I still want 1 page." Stink took out his big head book of presidents. He flipped to the to the best president ever, President number 4, James Madison. Stink and James Madison were a lot alike. James Madison was from Virginia. Stink was from Virginia. James Madison had the name James. Stink had the name James. James Madison wore pants. Stink wore pants. Same. More people should know about James Madison. They should have a statue of James Madison in the park, or carve his head on the side of Mount Trashmore. They should sing about him in the state song. That gave Stink an idea, a great big President's Day idea. 3 more stars. And is it really called Trashmore? No, I think he has the name wrong. All the way home from school, Stink made up words for the state song. He sang it in the tune of Frere Jacques. He sang it for Mom. He sang it for Dad. James Madison, number 4, changes here to white, wrote the Bill of Rights, ding, ding, dong, we love you. That's great, said Mom. I don't think we have a Virginia state song. There's a state bird and a state flower, said Dad. And a Virginia state quarter, said Judy. State quarter, of course. Lincoln was on a penny. Washington was on $1. James Madison should be on the Virginia state quarter. Can I use your spelling markers? Stink asked Judy. No, said Judy. You never put the caps back on. Newton, said Stink. Newton. Poor little Newt. Grrr. Stink made a garbage disposal noise. Oh, go ahead, said Judy, but that's it. I'm not going to let you keep pulling a Newton on me. Stink sniffed a grape marker. He sniffed a blueberry marker. He sniffed a black licorice marker. Yum, yum. He drew an outline of James Madison's head on either side of it. He drew a quill pen and a number 4. Below it, he wrote, E pluribus constitution. Then he wrote a letter to the governor. James Madison. Dear Mr. Governor, you should make a James Madison Virginia State Quarter. James Madison is way better than ships. Please tell me when you make the new quarter. I am in 2nd grade at Virginia Dare School. I have a bossy big sister and a cat named Mouse, and I had a newt that reached the end of his life cycle. Signed, James E. Moody. P.S. Did you know you are governor of a state with no song? The Adventures of Stink and Newt in Shining Armor. Princess Salamandra is chased by the evil fly dragon. I'm hungry. Magic spell Poppy Field. Into the enchanted Poppy Field. The princess falls into a deep sleep. Now I've got you, princess. Zzz, not so fast. It's Newt in Shining Armor. He has Fly Dragon's favorite food, licorice. Yum. See ya later, Fly Dragon. And that is the end of our chapter. Chapter 6 is going to be tumble, fluff, shrink. So I'd like you to tell me just pick one thing, your favorite part from that chapter. So pick your favorite thing and just type it in the comments on Google Classroom underneath the link for this video. And I would like you to just tell me one quick sentence. What was your favorite thing from chapter 5? Thanks for watching.